Congratulations, sir, on Driven.
Thank you very much.
So welcome to Dances with Films. This is an event celebrating independent film. So what is about Driven that my fans can know? What's the story?
So it's a story about a rideshare driver that picks up this mysterious figure, and then the rest of the night they're trying to solve this generational curse. And it's a comedy horror, so there's all this zany action that's going on, and they're trying to make it through the night. So it's a lot of fun.
So what's the inspiration behind this?
I wanted to make a movie that took place in one vehicle, and I mistakenly thought it would be very simple. I was like, oh, it's one spot. It's great. But I didn't think through well enough of the fact that the car has to be somewhere at all times. So it went from like a one location movie to a 25 location movie and became, the most complicated film I've made so far. So I did a good job. Good job, me. Way to think it through.
It's pretty challenging then, it sounds, for an indie film, right? For your budget and whatnot?
Yeah, it was. It's really difficult with that closed environment visually. For 90 minutes to try to come up with ways that look fresh, that keep the story moving along, and so it doesn't feel like you're doing the same shots over and over again. So we had a great team though, and that stuff seemed to turn out really well. So we were very happy with it.
Great cast. Of course, I'm a big fan of Richard as well. So talk a bit about casting them.
Yeah, so Casey Dillard, she's the writer and co-producer, and she co-stars in the film with Richard. Casey and I had worked for years together. She's phenomenal, wonderful actress and writer. And Richard, we met at a film festival in Mississippi, in Oxford. And we became friends there and stayed in touch. And I got him the script, and he seemed to like it a lot. So we crossed our fingers, and it worked out. And it's been awesome. He's been wonderful. Great guy, great talent as well.
Is there a reason why it's not Uber or Lyft?
Copyright issues. Yeah. So we made up our own. We have our own version called Ferry. Ferry.
Oh,
yeah. We have a little app. Yeah, and everything. Yeah. It's
same
great.
function, same way. So
Yeah.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
So for my fans at home who are aspiring filmmakers, what advice can you give them? Independent artists, trying to make their project happen.
I would say to make as much as you can. Don't be worried about failing, and don't feel that you need to spend a lot of money.
Okay.
Find ways to make things with what you have for nothing. It's better to make 10 short films, however long they are, for $50 a piece, just buy pizza and a few props, than it is to make one film and spend $10,000 on it and be stuck with that burden for so long. Because you're going to make so many mistakes. You have to make all these mistakes. It's just the way that it goes. So you might as well do them in shorter projects without wasting any money and have fun, and you'll see yourself growing. I found that to be a really good path.
Any other projects on the horizon for you?
We're waiting to see what happens with this one. We have a ghost hunting mockumentary called Stag Wrestle. Yeah, Stag Wrestle Paranormal. It's on Amazon. So probably some more episodes of that, continuing to try to get that going.